oh my, so many, and I've missed so many. Oh, hello friends, it's me, Mr. C. This is the day that the Academy of Arts and Sciences, also known as the Oscars, gives out their picks for the movies in the past year for 2013. I never get a chance to get out to the movies because I'm so busy. But when I start my winter vacation, I start looking at movies and seeing movies and renting them, and I have a large collection. But since I can't see a lot of the newer pictures, and a lot of the newer pictures just don't do it for me, I like to look at some old favorites. And let me tell you, I do have some favorites. If you want a good drama, this marvelous movie that I'm picking is called Revolution with Al Pacino. It's a very good story. It's a good drama. Mr. Pacino does some of his best acting in this. He goes on the Knight's List. It's pretty old, but it's a story about it's a story about the American Revolution, but it's not a story about the great men like Thomas Jefferson and George Washington and Ben Franklin. It's a story about an everyman and how the revolution affected his life. Or maybe you want something good and creepy, a nice piece of science fiction. From Great Britain in the 1950s is a marvelous movie called Quatermass and the Pit. That's the English title. The American title is called 20 Million Miles to Earth. It's a marvelous piece of science fiction. And for a comedy, you can't go wrong with Steve Martin. He's always on the nice list. And Parenthood is one of his good movies. That's one of my favorites. I like to watch that. And if you want a musical, I always go with an old favorite, Oliver, based on Charles Dickens' Oliver Twist. You can't go wrong with this. It's a marvelous musical. Well, I guess it's time to see what's been nominated and what hasn't, and who's going to get an Oscar. I have to tell so many of the actors I don't have any influence with the Academy. I haven't since 1947. Santa's been kind of out on the outs with them. Well, have a good day, everyone.